Hey y'all, it's your girl LaCrystal, and I'm back with another video. Alright, sorry to keep y'all waiting, but I had technical difficulties trying to get another phone so I can read the questions, because I wasn't trying to write all those questions down. So I finally got a hold of another phone, so here we go with the question and answer that you all been waiting for. Let's get started. Alright, y'all asked the questions and I'm going to answer. Let me see, I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm using another Android, you know. Don't hate on the Androids, don't sleep on the Androids. So somebody asked me, what's one way you can by the way, if you hear noise, I'm sorry. I have the heat on and it's like on auto, so y'all know that goes on and off. And then also somebody's cutting grass outside of my window, and that's kind of annoying. But I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I surely can. But anyways, what's one way you can promote your channel? Okay, one way you can promote your channel is, for one, you can do it outside of YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. For two, you can ask family members like, hey, I started a YouTube channel, can you support me? And, you know, let people know that, you know, people that you know that maybe into YouTube, can you let them know I'm starting a channel? Also, if you're in the store, you're out and about, and let's say you have a conversation with the cashier, you can say, hey, do you watch YouTube? I have my channel, you should check it out. Like, you know, stuff like that. There's plenty of ways to do it. And being consistent, that's a good way to promote it, because the more consistent you are, your videos are going to start popping up in different places. It can pop up in Google. You might get lucky, pop up in Google. It can pop up on the recommended list. So yeah, just be consistent, and you know, you should definitely be promoting yourself that way. Love the hair. Thought you was gonna let it grow. Are you married? No, sis, not married. I am not married. I hope to be one day, but not right now. How would you handle a situation if your kids were being bullied? If my kids were being bullied, I'm going to just keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I had situations like that. My kids have been bullied or picked on, or, you know, somebody did something to them real quick, like something little, whatever. If I can't, like, if it's not in the neighborhood and I can't, like, knock on the parent's door and let them know what's going on, I'll call the school. But if somebody, like, hit my kids, I told my kids, I said, you give them a warning. If somebody hits you, you give them a warning. Tell them don't hit you again. Tell the teacher, you know, something like that. But if they hit you another time and the teacher did nothing the first time about it, hit them back. Because I was raised to, somebody hit you, go tell the teacher. And that's why I was kind of scary growing up, like scared to fight people, scared to argue. And then after being bullied for so long, no ma'am, I'm not like that anymore. I don't let nobody run over me, and I don't want nobody run over my kids. And I don't allow my kids to bully other people either. So, yeah, that's how I handle that situation. Do you want any more kids? No, 4 is enough. Besides lovely YouTube, what other types of TV shows are you into? I'm into, like, well, as far as movies, well, you didn't ask for movies, you said TV shows. I used to like Love and Hip Hop. Like when I had cable, I used to watch Love and Hip Hop. When I had Netflix, I used to sit around and watch there's, you know, series like Bates Motel, Hunting on House Hill, stuff like that. I'm into like horror stuff, to make a long story short. I'm also a mama of 4. What do you like doing with your babies for fun? What state do you live in? Blessings. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you decided to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. What I like to do with my babies, like what we do for real, we have movie nights. Like that's our like signature move. Like every other night we'll have a movie night, especially on the weekends. And that's another way I get them to behave, because sometimes like I'll cook and we'll have movie night, or I'll just do popcorn or hot chocolate. I might throw hot chocolate in there from time to time. So that's what we like to do. That's like our thing. And we also like making videos together. I haven't had them in the video since Christmas, I think, but that's another way that we bond, because we all love the camera. Darius coming back around. Remember I told y'all he didn't like it too much, but he's coming back around. What state do I live in? I live in Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. I don't like Virginia. What do you use for editing and filming? I'm in the process of saving money up to get what I need before I start making videos. For one, before I answer your question, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, go ahead and start, girl. Use what you have, because you never know how YouTube will turn out. There's no point in spending all that money for nothing. I'm recording on my Galaxy Android. It's an Android, of course, and it's a Galaxy 7 Edge, and I think I have pretty good quality. The only reason why y'all might see like a glare or blurriness, like when I'm in the kitchen and stuff, is because I cracked my phone back in August, so it's like in the corner of the camera is cracked, so that's why it looked blurry in some situations. Like right now it's clear, but it looked blurry in other rooms. That's why. So go ahead and use what you have. Like, don't even wait. Like, use what you have, build your channel up, and then go get what you need. Like, don't. Some people start off with that. That's cool, but I wouldn't do it. I would just use what I have, because there's no point in spending money on something you don't know. You don't know how it's gonna turn out. You know, I would just use what I have. What you have. Use what I have. But for editing, I use KineMaster. I really like that, but once I switch over to my phone, I'm on my phone. Once I switch over to my camera that I bought and also a laptop, I'm probably gonna go to Final Cut Pro, because I heard that was pretty good. But I think KineMaster is like the next best thing to it. Some people use iMovie, but yeah, I use KineMaster. And I already answered the question about the what I use for film. What I use to film, I use my Samsung Edge 7 Plus. But yeah, girl, just go ahead and use what you have. You gotta use what you got to get what you want. My good friend wrote a lot of good questions for me to answer. I don't know if I'm gonna answer all of them, because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm gonna try. And if it's just too long, I'll just edit some out. What do the kids want to be when they grow up? Rakiyah wants to be a singer. Who didn't y'all never really discuss what they wanted to be when they grow up? Darius wants to be a football player. What are some small things that make your day better? Honestly, small things. I could turn my music on and listen to 90s music and just dance, and that'll make me feel better. Like I did it the other day, and I had a good day all day. Like nothing upset me, nothing brought me down. I was just so happy all day, and I was like, I gotta do that more often. It was so like relaxing, like just listen to music and just be home alone. And it was an amazing feeling. So I was like, maybe that's my way of relieving stress, listening to music. Who is your go-to band or artist when you can't decide on something to listen to? I'll probably go to TLC or something, because that Crazy Sexy Cool album, classic. What age do you wish you could permanently be? I wish I was still 21. I still tell people I'm 21 sometimes. Then I'll be like, no, I'm lying, I'm 28. But I wish I was still 21. Like 21, after 21 is boring. 21 is when you get to drink. Is when you become a real adult. After that, it's just boring. Oh, I'm 22 now. Oh, I'm 25. I'm halfway 30. No. I want to stay 21. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? Well, I love my kids to death, but since I always have them, my ideal weekend will be to have them gone for the weekend, hang out with some friends, go to the movies, go do something, go out to eat something. That'd be my ideal weekend. Like I know that sounds so little, but not being in this house all the time, like I have nothing to do, like that would be like a vacation to me, like seriously. What TV show or movie do you refuse to watch? I know everybody likes Law and Order. I'm not really into it, so I won't watch it. It's just it doesn't catch my attention. It don't catch my attention. I do have a friend, an old classmate who's an extra in there. I wanted to watch it just because he was on it, but I still didn't get around to watching it. What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of? What am I interested in that most people haven't heard of? I'm interested in... I don't know. I can't even answer that question. I'm sorry. I don't know. What is your funniest childhood memory? Oh my gosh, my funniest childhood memory. Let's see. Okay, my funniest childhood memory. One day, me and my friend, we was outside, and we was, I think we was just leaving our boyfriend's house, and we was like 14. Yeah, we was, and it was like a little shortcut to get back to her house. And we was trying to hurry and get back to her house before her mom got there. So, as we were walking, hold on, y'all, my throat getting dry. As we were walking, we saw this dog, and we like, oh, that dog's so cute. Look at the little dog. Cute was not, that dog was not cute. That dog was evil. The dog started barking, And I'm like, girl, what if the dog come out the yard and start chasing us? And she's like, girl, it ain't gonna do that. Right when she said that, the dog started chasing us, and we running for our lives. Like, we just running. And the puppy was so little, but it was so aggressive that we was scared it was gonna bite us, so we was running. And I was like, let's go get help. So I ran to a neighbor. No, actually, yeah, I was about to run to a neighbor house and knock on the door. I'm looking for her, like I'm looking back thinking she running with me. This girl about to climb a tree. I look behind me, she on the tree. I said, what are you doing? She's like, I'm about to climb the tree, and I'm just still running like, all right, I ain't got time. She be safe. So I'm knocking on the door. Then all of a sudden, like, I stopped. I was like, hold on, I don't hear no barking no more. So we turn around. No, I turn around first, and then she turned around, and then we see the dog in the yard. And I'm like, girl, wasn't the dog just chasing us? Then we realized the dog had one of them collars on that, like, if it leave the yard, it shocks you at a certain amount of feet, or after a certain time. I don't know. After a certain amount of, I don't know how to say it, but basically it's going to get shocked. So the dog eventually got shocked. So we sit here running for our lives, exaggerating, like, we was really scared. That's what's funny about it. We was really scared. So she about to climb a daggone tree like she Tarzan, and I'm about to knock on somebody's door, and then kind of find out the dog still in the yard because it couldn't even go too far because it got shocked. So we just sat in the road laughing. Like, I fell to the ground laughing. I was holding myself because I had to pee. Like, I was about to pee on myself. So I was holding myself, crossing my legs. I'm laughing hard, and she laughing. We crying. Then finally we get ourselves together. But we laughed about that for like hours. Like, when we got back to our house, we kept laughing. We laughed about that for years, actually. That was so funny. What did y'all do for the New Year's? I actually made a video on that too. For the New Year's, we actually stayed in the house and brought it in together. And what happened? I did a prank on the kids. Go ahead and check that video. I don't really want to talk about it. I want you to see it. It's fun. I did a prank on the kids. Excuse me, but I will say this. The reason why I don't know if y'all caught on to the ending of that video. Darius looking all blank faced, like, he was looking like that because we had just heard gunshots. And of course, gunshots, that's pretty typical for, it's pretty typical for New Year's. Duh, people shoot guns. But lately, we've been getting a lot of gunshots in our neighborhood. So he was kind of freaked out. And I was just like, really, did they have to shoot that many times? And Rakiyah was just her bubbly self. And that's why we was all looking crazy at the end of the video. Like, it looked like it's scripted or something. But I had to tell him, calm down, that's in this vlog, whatever. So go check that out. But basically, we just sat in the house and brought in New Year's together. But we had fun doing it, I will say that. What's your first job? And do you want more kids? I already answered I already answered the question about the kids. But my first job was McDonald's. I started working there when I was 15. And I had to get a permit through the guidance counselor. Next question is, do you like dogs? Yes, I like dogs. I actually had a dog named Buddy, and that was my baby. My mom gave him away because I was at my friend's house for like a summer, and I wasn't taking care of him. But I'm 14, like, how am I gonna take care of a dog? She gave him away and decided to, she told me that he ran away because she didn't want to tell me that she gave him away. Then when I turned 18, she admitted that she gave him away, and I was broken heart. Like, that was my baby. His name was Buddy. I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, love dogs. How old are you? I am 28, but as I mentioned, I'm still 21 in my mind. What motivated you to start YouTube? What motivated me to start YouTube? I'm not gonna lie. It's a girl in my area. She's younger than me. She's 23. Her name is Jayla Majette. I'm pretty sure most of you know who she is. She lives in Virginia as well. She lives very close to me. I never met her in person, hoping to, but I just like the way she carried herself on YouTube. I liked her vlogs, I liked her videos, I liked everything about her. And I already wanted to start YouTube, but she motivated me to basically go ahead and start it, you know, get it over with. Reason why I initially wanted YouTube was because I feel like my kids are funny. Like, they was always doing funny things. I would post it on Instagram, I would post it on Snapchat, and I would get good reactions, and people would laugh like, oh my god, y'all so funny, y'all need y'all own show. Then I was like, maybe I should put them on YouTube, like, you know, because at first the name was Reality with the Rivers Family. Then I went to The Family. I don't know why I did that, The Family. Then finally it was Ig-lacrystalnkidz because my channel is about Ig-lacrystalnkidz. And basically, I'm trying to build a foundation for my kids because they are funny, and I feel like the world needs to see them, and they just deserve to be on some kind of platform because they are just extremely funny. Like, I don't care if I never even get paid for YouTube, but my kids are they're funny. What's your favorite food? My favorite food, honestly, was chicken. That's why I couldn't stop eating chicken, yo. I had to go back to chicken. Chicken and seafood is my favorite. Love it. What makes you happy? Music. I love music. Like I just mentioned, I love 90s music because even though I was young growing up in the 90s, I was, you know, right around the time the good music started playing. I was like 7, 8 or whatever, younger. But my sister is older than me, so she would listen to R&B all the time. So that's how I know all the songs that I know. So that's what really makes me happy, listening to music. Like no matter what kind of mood I'm in, if I turn my R&B on, like it would just set the mood. LaCrystal, what is your most embarrassing moment? Okay, my most embarrassing moment. Okay, I was at one of my friend's house, not at her house. As a matter of fact, we was out of town. Remember the girl Petty from the story, from my other video? Yeah, I was out of town with her, and this is a different occasion. I'm a different situation. No, a different occasion. I was right. This is a different occasion. And I was like, I want to say I was in 4th grade, so that made me 9 years old. I was 9. And I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween growing up because my mom is a preacher, so I had to go to church for Halloween every year. But I went out of town with Petty, and she celebrated Halloween. And, you know, I was happy because I finally got to dress up in a costume and, you know, celebrate Halloween. So I don't know, this is what happened. Every now and then, I'm just get straight to it. I would pass gas, right? And sometimes it wouldn't come out as a poop, you know, it would come out as the real thing. So basically I sharted on myself. It would happen every now and then. So we trick-or-treating, we having a good time. And when we get back to the house, this is what happened. We was trick-or-treating, and while we was out, I told her, I was like, Petty, girl. Well, of course I didn't say girl, I was 9. I didn't talk like that, but whatever. For the purpose of this video, Petty, girl, I sharted on myself. I don't know what I called it back then. I think I said I pooted and doo-doo came out. Sorry if that's too nasty to say for y'all or too blunt, but I was like, I pooted and doo-doo came out. And she was like, again? I was like, yeah, girl, again. I was like, I hid the underwear though. I put it in the little grocery bag, and I hid it in my bag, like my suitcase or whatever. So we laugh and we just think it's the funniest thing because it always happened to me for some reason. Like I would have gas and think it's just a poop, but it's doo-doo. We get to her house or whatever, and her aunt was in there not waiting for us. Well, she was waiting for us. Like, how was trick-or-treating? No, actually her aunt took us trick-or-treating. I think later on that night, she was like, oh yeah, LaCrystal, I washed your underwear for you. And me and Petty looked at each other, we was like, I don't know if y'all seen the clumps and the professor, and it was like, they all looked at each other like that. That's what we did to each other. We was like, oh my God, she know what I did. And then we just went in the room. We was like, oh my God. We started laughing. But I was low-key embarrassed. I was like, yo, she know that I doo-dooed on myself. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm 9 years old. That was so embarrassing. But it was so funny at the same time. Like, me and Petty still bring that up to this day. Like, we bring that up. It's so funny. And y'all better not be talking about me for that. Don't tell nobody that. And next question. Well, it says, your hair is cute. How many siblings do you have? I have 3 siblings. I have my sister that you all saw in the other vlog. I have another sister that's she's my dad's daughter. So she's my half sister, but she's still my sister. But yeah. And I have an older brother. So that leaves me with 3 siblings. Would you ever regrow your hair? Actually, I know it's hard to believe. I'm trying to regrow it now. But my barber said that he basically just trimmed the frizzy part down. But it's like getting your ends trimmed. You gotta still trim it to a certain degree so it can grow. So I am still getting it. I am trying to grow it out, but I'm still like, it's still short. So why not still, you know, get a design? But sometimes I do get stuck. Like every time I see something cute, I'm like, oh, I want that, and I gotta get my hair cut for it. I'm trying to grow it out, but I don't know. This is so easy. I get so many compliments, and I don't know. I really am trying to grow it out though. When was your first kiss? My first kiss, I think I was like 3. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I saw it on TV and I did what I saw. I kissed a boy at 3 years old. Okay? And yes, it was on the lips. Alright? Okay. So it says, what are some of your goals for 2019? I actually made a video on that, but a few of my goals like to be a better mother, to be a better person all the way around, have a more positive attitude, and not to let little things get to me. That's some of the things I remember. But if you want to know everything, I did do a video on that, and I'll try to leave the link in the description box for that. How old are your kids, and what are their names?
My name is Darius, and I'm 11. And my name is Rakiyah, and I am 8.
My name is Yamino, and I'm 6.
My name is Zion. I'm 4 years old. Today we're doing makeup.
What's your favorite season and favorite holiday? Honestly, I think my favorite season is probably spring, because it's just like about to be summertime and it's like nice weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. I like to see the colorful flowers and stuff, so it's definitely spring. And my favorite holiday, I think Halloween, just because I'm so obsessed with like scary things and horror. I think Halloween is my favorite holiday. Do you enjoy cooking, and what kind of cooking do you like? No, I really don't like cooking, but I will do it so I can eat, so I can feed my kids. I ain't gonna lie, I like making macaroni and cheese, so I wouldn't say I don't like cooking. I prefer not to, but if I have to, I will. Like, I like making like homemade macaroni and cheese. It's fun and it tastes good. I have a 4-year-old, and who's the closest of your kids? Like, which ones are closer to each other than the others? Anybody that already has been subscribed to my channel, you already know that these two are the closest. They are always together. You mess with one, you mess with the other. You pick one up for the weekend, you pick the other one up too. They cannot be away from each other. They're inseparable. Let's say Pootie do something to Jalil and Jalil start crying. I yell at Pootie. Jalil will yell at me for yelling at Pootie. And vice versa. So I let them handle their own situations now. But they are definitely close. Like, there's no turning them away from each other. Rakiyah and Darius can't really stand each other. They have like the they have like the love-hate relationship. Like, I'm gonna talk about you, but nobody else better not talk about you because I'll fight them. That's how they are. Like, they're not gonna let nobody else mess with each other. But don't y'all care about each other? Y'all love each other? You and Jalil? Y'all close?
Yeah.
What?
I said yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, bye.
Bye, YouTube people.
What is one very hard part of being a single mom that is like a constant struggle? Honestly, they don't really take me too seriously. Like, if I yell at them, tell them to do something, they don't really take me seriously. So it would be nice to like have a man inside the house where I can have that backup. If I had that extra help in the house, my life would be a lot easier, because I'm basically doing everything by myself while they're here. Oh, I thought somebody was crying. Thank you for pretending to be a dinosaur. But yeah, so that's the most thing I struggle with, is basically having control of over 4 kids and me being my one self, you know. Do you guys go to church? No, we don't go to church. I need to start going. Like I said, my mom is a preacher. I really need to start going. I feel like that would solve a lot of my problems that I have within if I was to go back to church. Even though I don't have to technically, because I can, you know, I can do my own thing at home and still love God and serve God. But sometimes it is nice to be around, to be in church. Yeah. I definitely need to get back to church. At least every now and then. I think it would be nice. Oh yeah, now that Pootie and Jalil are here, even though they just said bye to y'all, I'm about to bring them back. I'm about to ask them what they want to be when they get older. Pootie and Jalil, come here. Brace yourself for this one. Pootie, what you want to be when you get older? You want to be Jayan when you get older?
Yeah.
That's who you are now. That's your name. What do you want to be when you get older?
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Alright. Jalil, what you want to be when you get older?
A dad.
A dad? Alright, get up. Get up. That's enough.
Stop saying that. Oh, I can be what I want to be when I grow up. Mommy, I forgot. Yeah, when I grow up. I forgot.
Well, you heard it from them. I never knew he wanted to be Batman. I never knew Jalil wanted to be a dad. What do you know? You learn something new every day. I'm about to go ahead and close this video out. I really hope y'all all enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody that participated. I didn't really expect for nobody to participate, to be honest with you. And I didn't expect to get that many questions. Some people gave me like a lot of questions, like 5 or 6 questions. Like 2 people did, and I appreciate that. Like, that gave me something to do, like make my video longer. So I really appreciate y'all. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you. I'm happy you joined me. If you already been here, I appreciate you too. And if you're just now watching this video for the first time, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and look at my previous videos. And that's all I have to say right now. This is very fun. Thank you guys. I wanted to do this for the longest time, and I feel so happy I finally did it. So don't y'all be a stranger. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.